love Fridays.
I do too. What should we name today? How about Margarita Friday?
Margarita Friday.
Yay!
Comes pre-mixed.
Now, the reason we're doing this video, and we thought about whether we should do it or not, but you know what? This really is the life of an entrepreneur. You can call your own shots, your own hours. The time now, we're in San Diego, California, is not quite 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't work Mondays and Fridays. I work 3 days a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, if you want to call it work. Basically, thank God I'm not an alcoholic, because, man, this would be real easy to get used to. Here's to Margarita Friday.
Margarita Fridays.
This is how we're spending our Friday, Angela and myself, and what we're doing is we're talking business, the science of getting rich, think and grow rich, 3 feet from gold. Your future depends on what you do today.
Yep.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Your future depends on what you do today. That means you need to get out and you need to educate yourself. Educate yourself any little bit more than you can already about what's going on with the internet, how to do better business, how to, we were talking earlier, how to just communicate. I mean, so many people just, they talk to you and it goes in one ear and out the other because you're busy thinking of other stuff.
Did you say something? I'm sorry, I was thinking of something else.
That's right. I was looking at the posies and the pansies and whatnot. But communication is really key, because so many of us, we ask for advice and we ask for guidance and we don't listen. You know, do you actually hear what they're saying, or do you actually listen to what they're saying? It's 2 different things. Don't you agree?
It's very true. We had been mentioning the Celestine Prophecy, and communication is a key element of that book, because there's conversations that happen, and if you're not listening to the other person, if you're so focused on what you're going to say next, then you're not actually hearing what was said.
That's key right there. You just nailed it.
And in several books, Napoleon Hill's book even mentions it, communication, how if you just shut up for a second and listen, you'll learn more than you could ever tell someone, because you already know what's in your mind. I already know what I know, but I don't know what he knows. And everything that Mick has taught me today has been new information. And if I had just dominated the conversation like I am right now, I wouldn't have learned anything.
It's funny because a lot of the time, I think you nailed it with, people are so, they're gearing up and they're ready to, okay, I know what I'm going to say to what he's saying right now. And it's time to check the ego at the door. You know, are you so busy getting ready to say something that because you're a know-it-all, or are you getting ready to say something to look cool, or is it your ego saying, well, yeah, I knew that, and here's something else I bet you didn't know, kind of a thing? And I'm just throwing it out there. What about if you really just listened for a minute and thought about what the person was saying, instead of gearing up to what your retort is going to be, or what you're going to say back, and really, you know, give the person 100% of what they're saying to you, and go, wow, you know what? Maybe you know it all already, but that's from that person's perspective, and it could stir the juices a little bit. It could stir the margarita a little bit, and you could get some good information, some good nuggets out of that. And that's what we're talking about today, is just listening to what someone is saying to you.
Very true, very powerful. So communicate. If the person doesn't want to talk and they are willing to have a drink, then share a drink.
That's right.
My favorite meetings are over fish tacos and margaritas. San Diego is world-renowned for our amazing fish tacos and margaritas.
Absolutely.
So when you fly into San Diego, book a meeting with us, and you're more likely to get a meeting with me if you invite me to fish tacos and margarita, and I will revolutionize your business. And Mick Moore will revolutionize your internet presence. So
awesome.
Thanks for joining us.
Here's Margarita Friday. Cheers.